Love Nation, we are now in chapter 4 of the Justin Baldoni counter lawsuit. Thank you guys for sticking with me. We will be going through several parts this weekend. Again, this is chapter 4. And on the left side, it is showing you the complete tweets. This is being alleged by Justin Baldoni's team. As they continue on the right side of the screen, I will be reading this through for you guys. Again, this is chapter 4. So we're going to start with James and his Daily Mail text. It says, Brian, it will be easier to send you the screen recording of our conversation, which I scroll through slowly in the conversation. You can see that Leslie bashes Melissa, tries to get me to say that Melissa was planting stories and bad-mouthing Blake. She also goes off calling Steph Jones a liar, and never once did she mention anything about the SA. Here is the screenshot recording. Again, Leslie Sloan is Blake Lively's PR person. Melissa is Justin Baldoni's PR person, just for a little refresher. Then it goes on to say, we talked for a while, and during the conversation, Leslie asked me, who is it that Melissa reps and who is tag PR? What happens with that he'll take situation? She also told me that Melissa is not a real PR agency and that they don't have any good clients. She told me that she did not like Melissa on multiple occasions. She also told us to, now this part is blanked out for some reason, to blank, who does not work with us anymore. She also asked about Steph Jones, what she did, where she works, and who she works with her. That message didn't make any sense. Let's just continue. She had called her a liar too in the text messages. Also, she has a history of lying. This is a clear example. She gave me information on a story about, this is blanked out, but I'm assuming that is another celebrity, and the real reason that he got off stage during a performance. She gave me the info. We printed the info. Blank didn't like it. So she comes back and says the following. This entire area is blacked out, but apparently in this blacked out area on the left, they are definitely discussing another celebrity. I guess that has nothing to do with this lawsuit that they don't want put into this drama. It continues. James continues. Many times she gives us information and then her client gets mad. Then she comes back and says that she never gave it to us and it's a lie. I had many conversations with her about Blake Lively and never once did she say anything about SA. I had a 3-way call with her and Melissa and she never said anything. Many times she gives us information and then her client gets mad and then she comes back and says that she never gave it to us and it's a lie. I had many conversations. Okay, that's repeating what we just read. Then he goes on to say, I hope this helps in some way. If nothing else, it shows she doesn't like Melissa and she tried numerous times to get me to say that Melissa was planting stories or that Melissa was bad-mouthing Blake Lively. After I told her countless times it was not the case, she kept going. Then at the bottom it says, I'll call you boss. She's a piece of work. Now there's another message that was added with this, and the text on this is incredibly small. If you guys can blow that up and read it, by golly, let's just keep going here. All right. Now, in this next page, we have information coming, and this is from a TMZ text message That was included in this countersuit, and it was sent to Melissa Nathan. And it says from TMZ. And by the way, TMZ is a gossip blog. They do tend to break stories around Hollywood, especially. TMZ.com. Let's just continue. I figured I got some video from May 17th of Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni on set in Hoboken. Excuse me if I did not pronounce that right. And I do believe that Hoboken is in New Jersey, if I'm not mistaken. They are in an animated conversation, so wanted to see if they want to give any background or context. Between us, the video isn't really great, mostly because it's all speculation about the feud. Melissa Nathan responds to TMZ, "It's not even between us, LOL. It's a reach." TMZ goes on to say, "The people story about Justin Baldoni, that's the JB initials, are false about the cast and crew hating him. We are told cast crew found Justin Baldoni a nice guy. Don't take as harsh of sides between scenes as is being reported. At this point, we're told is being milked for publicity. Justin's over it. It really was creative difference between Blake and Justin, but wasn't nearly as bad as reported. Blake's huge ego, etc. is the reporting." And again, this is from TMZ. And again, it is repeated on the right-hand side. The same thing I just read. And then it goes on to say from Melissa, "I am in a hurricane in PR, Puerto Rico." TMZ says, "Oh my God, are you okay?" Melissa responds, "Yes, and just ate a poke bowl." TMZ says, "I'd be so ill." And Melissa responds, "Do you have sources?" Blake Lively's camps keep thinking it's us placing these stories. And for some reason, the end of that is not here. Okay. Is it here? I had to scroll down a little bit. I don't know why they did not arrange this better. All right. And again, the next page is reiterating what we just read. Okay, and right here it says, "Do you have sources?" Blake Lively's camp keep thinking it's us placing, and we are doing it all. TMZ responds, "Yes, on production. They've had a producer working overtime and spoke to people on it." I don't know why this is not better, but it goes on to say, you guys just bear with me. I'm just reading as we go. They have a producer working overtime and spoke to people on production and post. Melissa responds, "Wait till I tell you the whole story." TMZ says, "We are legit saying source says it's all Blake's ego," and then they capitalize the word EGO, ego. Melissa says, "You have no idea. You think you do, you do not. In my whole career, I've never come across this situation." TMZ responds, "But why aren't people saying the real story if known? Can I call you back?" The next page says, and this is from Leslie Sloan. Leslie Sloan, again, is a rep for Blake Lively. It says, "Good for you. I know you are friends with Melissa." And then James says, "Yes, we are." Leslie Sloan says, "I'm not paid to take people down. I'm honest." James responds, "She hasn't done anything literally anti-Blake." Leslie says, "I guess that means okay." James says to Leslie, "She told me the same thing that she told you, which is she said that Blake's backlash is organic." Leslie Sloan says it's not. She did nothing but help get a movie make tons of money. Justin makes tons. Then the response is, oh, she was kind of off promoting it as if she was Barbie. It's just based on the things that she said directly. The next page are messages from Jennifer Abel. Jennifer Abel is one of Justin Baldoni's PRs, to Melissa, Brianna, and 3 more. And I believe that Melissa, Brianna, and 3 more are on Justice's team. And this is a forward statement for TMZ. This text comes from Neff. Charlie and the end of Charlie is blanked out. And this was sent Wednesday, August 14th of 2024 at 11:45 a.m. to Wayfarer Studios. And the subject matter is a statement for TMZ. It says, "Hello, I'm a reporter at TMZ and I'm reaching out to get a statement regarding some information. We are being told that there are at least 3 HR complaints filed against Justin Baldoni on the set of It Ends With Us. We wanted to see if the complaints were investigated and what the results were. Thank you." The name is blanked out, and I'm assuming that is a reporter from TMZ. That blanked out statement may be further looked into if this person is called into court. TMZ. So this is blanked out. At least we know that blank, scroll back up, this particular blank is definitely from a reporter just by reading that paragraph. The reporter from TMZ is saying in this text message, a source close to the set says they don't know of an investigation, but there was an intervention. We heard there were multiple HR complaints from crew and cast starting with the first day of production. Wayfarer is a studio. It's unclear if Wayfarer Studios performed an investigation into the claims against themselves. Separately, we are aware there was an intervention with Justin Baldoni midway through production based on a pattern of inappropriate behavior by him toward cast and crew. Tag team. Now again, if you have not seen my previous videos, TAG is the PR crisis team that works with Justin Baldoni. And this reads, off record, the only complaint which not confirmed if it was an official HR complaint was a guy up for a gig on the crew. He complained the younger guy who got it did so because of ageism. There was an investigation and found no wrongdoing. There are no other complaints, especially no other documented HR complaints. And I'm on the right side now of this page. There was not an intervention on the sets or with members of the crew. This would be false. This would be false to allude to. Blake and Ryan had Justin and his team over for a meeting where Blake expressed all the things she was upset about. This was not Justin versus the team behind the film. It was his team versus Blake and Ryan. More of a contentious meeting. The way it reads now reads as if it was proper intervention with cast and crew. Not true. The reporter responds, Ty, I just sent him. I'll keep you posted. What is the email for Wayfarer? I need to legal reach out. And we will stop right here. And like I said, there's a lot going on as we get down into the juicy details of all of these messages coming out. Like, share, subscribe to see more in part 5. Until next time, be safe and enjoy your day. Bye, guys.